Welcome to Collectors of the Coast. I am Cash, and today I want to talk a little bit more about Double Masters and Double Masters VIP, as well as a little bit about the collector boxes and pricing around them. So I've had some time to think about it. I made a video a couple days ago about the VIP edition when it was announced, or rather it leaked, and I expressed some concerns. So kind of a little bit more time to think about it and kind of go over the pluses and minuses. I mean, at the end of the day, having a premium product for people who want a premium product, is servicing a market. So Wizards of the Coast is servicing a market. So if, people want $700-800 boxes of cards, if people are willing to pay, hundreds of dollars for a box of cards to get, a little fancier piece of cardboard than other people, then there's a real argument to be made that it's a good thing, that it's servicing people, and that it really adds value to them, right? It's we can all drive everybody could drive a Ford, but there's in cars, it runs the gamut. You can drive a Ford or you can drive a Mercedes. The question is Magic the Gathering really that kind of thing where it should be? I mean, it always has been to a degree, since after the first few sets when, people were, I remember when I started, Black Lotuses were like $400 or $500 or something. I think to get a mint one, it was something like $800, and people were like, oh my God, that's so much money. I can't believe, paying $400 for a Magic the Gathering card. It's unbelievable to spend that much. That's ridiculous. How could anyone ever do that? The pricing of these things is ruining the game. Why aren't they reprinting them? And then, the next set would come out. Oh, there's, what's going on with this set? Oh, Magic the Gathering's gonna die. This is crap. They raised the prices by, 50 cents or 10 cents a pack. This is gonna kill it. It's way too expensive. Get all those kind of reactions. At the end of the day, the game's still here, and I mean, right now, we're probably in a better place than Magic the Gathering's ever been in. Now, what's it going to look like? I still wonder what it's going to look like over the next, year, possibly more while we're in COVID stuff. What is it going to do with the market? Like, what's going to happen in this? Are we going to see, I know we've seen an increase, but we're kind of in a time where a lot of the stores aren't putting stuff out. Stores are starting to put stuff out. So are we going to see do we see this? And then are we going to see this? Or are we going to see flat? I can't imagine it's going to go up too much more now that we have quite a bit of product coming out. They've caught up on a lot, so I can't imagine. Now, there are some things that could do well. I think Theros Beyond Death, there's a good, is there going to be another printing of it? I don't even know at this point. They probably have printed something. But normally they're putting out probably 3-4 printings nowadays, and at most Theros Beyond Death might get 2. So we might see a situation where down the road, some of those cards become really sought after because of the printing situation, right? So we run into all kinds of interesting things. So I will say that the timing of the Double Masters VIP is really odd considering where the economy's at, where people are for money, and they're putting out this kind of premium product. What ends up, my concern that I have, particularly about any kind of product that's like this, is people don't always handle their finances very well. I know, I mean, I'm so. I'm certainly not gonna use my mortgage payment for cards if I can't afford them, but a lot of people, it's really hard to, they want the best thing, and this is their favorite thing in the world, and they're kind of got a little bit of an addiction to it. I know I'm addicted to it, and it's really easy to, all of a sudden you're paying $600 you don't have, or $500 you don't have on some Magic the Gathering cards. And sure, you can sell them for a certain amount, but you generally speaking, you're buying packs, you're not going to get your money back on the packs. You might get, on average, probably, maybe 75-80% of what your packs are worth, depending on the product. I mean, Double Masters looks like it could be a good value. Maybe We'll see the prices spike as we see what all the cards are, and there's more value in the packs than the set cost, than the boxes cost. But it's quite conceivable that we're going to see expected value out of a box is going to be you pay $400 for a box, maybe $350 or $300, right? That's pretty reasonable to expect. Maybe not right at the beginning, but certainly after a month when things kind of calm down, we're going to see that kind of situation. So, what do I think? Do I think this is good? So I think it's great in that it services a market. I really do. I think the VIP Masters serves a market. There's certain people who want that kind of premium product. I guess the question is wasn't the $400 product enough? Or, if you're in the States, $300 product. Wasn't that enough? Do we really need a premium product on top of it? And it seems like I have some questions about that. The other problem I have is, Magic the Gathering is all about the gathering, and to me, I'm a builder. I want to see millions of people playing this game. I want to see more people playing it today or tomorrow than there is today, and I want to see it continue to grow. And anytime when you create sort of a premium product that some people just can't afford to get, you start to get some resentment among those people who can't afford it, and it becomes very sort of more. It's creating more of a class differentiation than maybe there is. And there's kids that are 12, 13 years old, and they can't spend $400 on a box. And so it does really create an us and them sort of mentality. Like, I can get the greatest cards, and I know from opening Ikoria. Opening the collector's boxes, it's wonderful. It's such an amazing experience. I mean, I open the packs, and every pack is like there's something great in it. I mean, every once in a while you get a dud, but if you open a box of 12 packs, you probably get 10 packs that are really interesting to open, and and then the other packs are full of maybe mythoses and baby Godzillas and stuff like. Even baby Godzilla's alright for an uncommon, but when he's your only Godzilla, you'll upset. So. So I wonder in the building of the game whether it's good. Because opening a regular box of Ikoria, well, there's some good cards in there, and don't get me wrong, but it feels like it's devalued the regular boxes in this set. Theros Beyond Death, they had those collector boosters that were chock full of stuff. But the regular, as times went along, we realized, at least for me, the regular boosters are actually, I think, pretty good. And the fact that the Elder Giants are more in the regular boosters than they are in the collector's boxes, over time, we're seeing that those regular boxes actually have some good value to them. And I think they're actually going to age really well. Where Ikoria, I'm not sure. I've opened 5 boxes, regular boxes of Ikoria. I actually have had probably 3 out of the 5 boxes have been pretty good. But what's in the regular boxes? What are we finding out that's in the regular boxes that isn't really in the collector's boxes? There's some reason to buy the regular box. The box topper is nice. It does sort of help some value, but is there a real reason of cards that you want to buy that box? And I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure from the people who are buying just those boxes. Are you finding that it's a valuable experience? Are you finding it's an experience that is sort of memorable and makes you want to buy a box in the next set? And I'm not sure. I from opening them, it's been okay, but comparing the two experiences, spending it's double the money to get the collector box, over double the money. But I think the experience is over twice as good. I mean, it's probably 3 times as good. I mean, so many good cards, so many beautiful cards. And the regular cards just start to pale in comparison. So, I guess my issues are more with sort of that class separation and just losing players. How are we going to gain more players or lose more players from this? Magic Gather in the short term, Wizards might make more money, but what's it going to look like a year down the road? Especially if we're going through a difficult time like right now. What is the pricing on the VIP? What is this sort of exclusive product going to be? What's the thing going to be down the road? We just got announced that there's going to be collector's version of Core Set 2021. I was actually kind of hoping they would skip it for 2021. I mean, I don't mind the collector's edition. I mean, we talked about the pluses and minuses of it. I was kind of hoping they would skip it for Core Set 2021 and maybe just make it, even if they made it $10 more per box, but put some more premium cards in it. And maybe that's what we'll see. Maybe once we come out the other end of the collector's thing, and there's some rumor that they're only going to do something like 9 sets of it, which means probably the rest of this year and 2021, and then they'll be into something else. But there is a rumor of a price increase, so maybe they'll increase boxes. In my view, it's actually overdue to increase boxes over the years. They really haven't went up that much, considering how long the game's been around. I mean, 20 years ago, I was buying a box for, it was like over $100, and it's still just over $100. It's still like $140 plus tax. I think it's went up, but it's maybe went up 25%, and the rest of the world, with inflation, has went up more. I took a break from the game. When I came back, I expected we'd be close to $200, and we're just not. Like, I can still get boxes for, even with tax, I can get them for like 140-ish, 150 sometimes. So maybe that's what we'll see, and maybe that's when we're going to start to see regular booster boxes, and they'll do away with the collector boxes, and they're going to increase the value of the regular stuff. It would be really nice if that was the case. So Double Masters it does look amazing. I guess my big question is, Wizards of the Coast, I thought last year they put out the mystery boxes. They were full of value. They were fantastic to open. I mean, what a wonderful drafting experience. They were gone from basically every store in about a day. They sold incredibly well. How nice would it have been to see another mystery box kind of product over a Double Masters? Maybe that's what's going to come out at the end of the year. I think there's going to be something around Christmas time, so maybe they'll bring out Mystery Box 2. So maybe that'll come out, and that'll be an exciting experience, and there'll be a present for everybody doing Mystery Box 2, and at maybe 100 and, I don't know, maybe even if it's $200 Canadian, so about 150 American. It's a little bit more, but it's not crazy. It's somewhere in that middle range. I mean, how nice would that be if they rewarded us for a really trying year with a product like that? Because is Double Masters as good as Double Masters looks like it's going to be? I'm looking at, in Canada, almost $400 for one box, 24 packs. Is a box of Double Masters going to be better than 2.5 boxes of mystery boosters? Even at the inflated price right now, you can get mystery boosters somewhere around $200, maybe a little bit more. Is it worth 2 boxes of mystery boosters, or would you prefer to have 2 boxes of mystery boosters? Time's going to tell on that. Where's the value? So, what else do I got here? I have some concerns about what this is doing to LGSs. I have some concerns about just the view and them moving product. I do think, I mean, it's been a constant problem for years without price fixing. That I don't run an LGS. I don't make product. I don't make profits off of selling boxes, but the margins that the stores are taking on boxes, it's just not really enough. So how are they gonna protect our LGSs and keep them going? So what else do I got? Do I have anything else I want to talk about today? No, that's about it, actually. So that's about all I wanted to talk about. So I do hope that you enjoyed our video. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe below. It really does help us. Every channel when you start is trying to get to 1,000 is kind of the first goal. So ultimately, we're trying to get there. We'd like to get to 5,000 or 10,000, to be honest. But the first 1,000 is always a big number. So we're getting close. We've only been around 2 or 3 months. And things have been going really well. We've had really great support from our patrons and our subscribers and just the community in general. So, everyone, again, thanks for watching. Anyway, have a magical day and take care.